Let's see. So, ouch. This is the second print of the character. And I think we did a better job cleaning the sports. Also, this model is ever so slightly bigger, maybe like half an inch bigger. And this one's going to be used potentially to make a silicone mold as a keychain, but we still have a ways to go before we kind of do that. So for now, at least, we're just going to sand it down and have it ready to go. This is our second coat of primer. I'm so ready to make the next model. I think we used almost all of our primer as well. We came up with a new technique while we're spraying with the primer, where we have a air dryer that's battery powered, and we point it in front of our face so that all the particles of primer don't actually bounce back into our face, because we sprayed in this enclosed little tent outside, but then the spray has nowhere to go, so it ends up kind of coming back in my face. But having that portable blower blows it away, so it's perfect. It's a little confusing because I'm using both hands when I'm priming, where I'm like pointing the blower and also priming. So it's a little bit harder, but it's not too bad. I'm going to work really soft here. I'm just going to stay in the 3000 grade sandpaper. And our goal is not to break the surface here. We're just trying to soften the surface and not so much. We're not really cleaning up anymore, we're just getting rid of the porousness of the surface a little bit, making it slightly smoother. I'm excited to try making like a full body print and just something else, so it's like not this character, not this head. We experimented with starting up with Blender today, so we squeeze it in. And it felt like we got a lot done, which is great, but I feel like mentally drained from all the problem solving versus like having it kind of tucked away at the end of the day. So interesting little mental note there. Let's rinse it here. I'm probably not gonna be able to get any better than this. There's a couple spots I noticed, but it's like like on the hair. potentially we primed a little too rough, like a little too high in the face. Also, I think the primer is kind of it's at its end, I think, where I don't know, something about it. It feels a little different to work with. But it's not bad. The primer kind of gives it a nice texture where it's like slightly porous, which works for skin. It's cool to see how the droplets have shadow and how light gets stuck in the droplets. But yeah, so I think we're done with this. I don't want to take it too much further. We'll switch back to Blender